Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below the video, your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any watch platform. To reach out to me directly, email tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we are discussing a 2021 model year limited edition of 50 pieces in red gold. This is the Moser Cie Endeavour Tourbillon Concept Tiger's Eye, named after the exotic quartz that forms the dial in a single disc over a flying tourbillon. This watch is both simple and complex in ways that are endearing and unforgettable. Starting with the basic size, it's moderate for a complicated timepiece at 40 millimeters by 11.3 millimeters thick, 47.1 millimeters from lug to lug with the 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. So the watch wears normally on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist. You can see it's nice and thin, about 1 millimeter thinner than a Rolex Daytona. So if you want to get a sense of this watch, it really is quite flat. It would work well as a dress watch with a low profile and a concave bezel, and it's not terribly broad across the wrist, so I could recommend it for a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. Now, taking a quick look at the strap and the buckle, it is a medium brown, large rectangular scale alligator leather with a gloss finish. You can see that there's a slightly lighter, very lightly contrasting bronze stitch into the strap itself. So that brown bronze contrasting with the medium brown of the strap. And then there's a sheer cut side showing you the layers of leather on the underside calfskin. And you can see this is a brand new Moser factory strap, gator on top, calf on the bottom. And there's a little bit of a gradient from the center of the strap out to its edge. So there's some nuance here that the camera might miss. Rest assured, it's impressive in person. Moser rarely uses full deployment clasps, so it's something of an occasion when one gets fit. The advantage, of course, other than the fact that you get more gold, is that it becomes harder to drop the watch accidentally while taking it off or putting it on. The case band is characteristic of Moser case designs, meaning there's a wonderful set of negative volumes, and these are achieved by first machining the case and then hand finishing. That's how the depth of concave profile can be achieved. This can't be done with stamping of cases, but at a more artisanal level, machining and then hand finishing gives you the ability to create these lovely mirrored concaves. Vertical satin finish on the case band. You can see that the bezel is mostly concave in profile, so it slopes inward rather than being domed. There's an inverse conical knurled profile to the Moser branded crown, and then we get to the dial. At Moser Concept, which this watch is, refers to an unadorned dial. That is a dial that has no printing, no indices, no branding, not even a statement of origin. With Moser, you know it's Swiss made. And with a dial like this, you know it's Moser. The Tiger's Eye is handsome and almost like a holographic material in that it seems to have several dimensions. You can look through it just as easily as you look upon it. It really does appear to have some depth, almost like shallow water. Now, the tourbillon is designed to be maximally visible. A flying tourbillon, it has no upper bridge to block your view, and you can see that it has two black polished stud holders for flat hairsprings that are 180 degrees opposed. The idea being that in any position, a hairspring naturally will run slow and the other will run fast in equal proportion. So because they are always canceling each other out, this tourbillon reclaims Abraham Louis Breguet's original intent for the tourbillon regulator, which is regularity and chronometry. It beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It is free sprung, and if we flip it all over, you can see that the flying tourbillon rotates on ball bearings, ceramic bearings on the underside for long-wearing, unlubricated durability. Bi-directional winding. There's a magic lever-style pawl-based winding system, 3-day power reserve caliber HMC 804. You can see a lovely double-crested Côte de Genève across the bridges, satination on the wheels. There's both media blasting and satination across the rotor. You can see all screw heads have been black polished, and an upscale flourish that you'll find on the Moser tourbillon watches, a golden chaton fixing the barrel arbor held by black polished screws, in addition to the three-quarter style architecture of the bridges. This is designed to evoke the pocket watch era of Moser from the late 19th century and early 20th century. A 50-piece limited edition, as you can see, they are all in red gold and 30 meters water resistant, so do not attempt to swim with it. You have a Moser Pioneer for that after all, but this is a watch that is handsome, versatile, wearable on a broad range of wrists, and if you've got the panache, it could be worn casually, giving it a more versatile total range of use than a conventional dress timepiece. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.